So, today's the day. If I have counted correctly, our melanistic moose is 14 years old, currently still a 4-star. But regardless, we're gonna age him up and take him out in this video. And after a lot of thought, I've decided we're gonna go with the compound bow. The crossbow came with Aurora Shores, but it just feels fitting to try to use the compound. So let's go down there and take a look and see what we are dealing with. So that is our moose at, I believe, 14 years old. And I've been paying pretty close attention as we've gone up through the years. I've actually got footage of him at 13 and 14 that I'll put on screen. And when he got to 14, I had to stop the aging process essentially and wait to do this video because we literally found him as a 1-star young on stream. I wanted to bring you guys along for the ride, but assuming I'm correct, and he actually is 14. He's been a 4-star since he was 12. I think we could see 5-star as early as the next cycle, and if he gets there, I think we'll take him just in case I'm wrong. But he is a stunning specimen as is. I cannot wait to see what the next year brings, and I think it's time to go see if we can age him up. Oh, he's different. He's definitely different. I can tell from all the way up here, like nearly 500 yards out. That rack has changed. We've passed time. Is he going to be a 5-star or not? I actually don't recognize that rack as a 5-star rack, so this could get really interesting. But we gotta get about 100 yards closer, and we're gonna find out where we are at 15 years old. So moment of truth. Gotta get about 10 yards closer here real quick. Is that a 5-star melanistic moose or no? It is. Ooh, man. Literally from a year old. We've watched this guy year after year after year. What an interesting rack he has. I don't think we have a 5-star moose with that rack. And now comes the time to try to call him in and get him with the bow. So not only is the wind terrible here, it's like strong. 44 feet per second. That's enough to give us some problems with our arrows. So I think they should hang there for a while. We're gonna go down to this campsite and come up the river. That way the wind's in our favor, we shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. And hopefully we can just make the shot on just an incredibly stunning moose. What an incredible looking animal, 156 yards out. We'll take one up close look, I guess, with the scope. And then it's gonna be time to try to call him in. That is a really interesting rack. I do think I've maybe seen that one before. I actually quite like it though. Even though I think there's a chance, maybe even a good chance, that he has another year in him, I'm just not willing to risk that. So let's hit that high fitness call and try to call him in one last time. I think he just called back too. That is pretty cool. I wanted to try to take him from the tower. The wind is just terrible for that. He's got, I mean, the length of the tines, the huge dip in those paddles, definitely got some character. And to watch him go from a 1-star young that we just had a hope and a dream that maybe he makes it, every single year coming back here over the course of 3 months to getting to 5-star, I mean, just incredible. And now we got to try to get him in here and make the shot. I can't get over how insane he looks. 60 yards in closing. We're going to try to take him at like 20 if we can. And ideally, we're going to get him to stop. We did all this setup, got into this position so that the wind and any other factor wouldn't be a problem. 40 yards. I think this is going to work. I don't think we need to call again. We should be able to wait for him to stop. And as soon as he does, we're going to try to go for this. Let's get to full draw. We should be good at 27 yards. As soon as he stops, he should look back, and then we're going to try to go for it. Oh, he's going to go broadside. Okay, if he'll slow down, I think this is it. This pink blood didn't immediately drop him, but is going to take him down. Oh my goodness. What an insane animal. I'll never in this game have anything quite like that. 16 years or 15 years. I'm really curious to see what the genetic potential ends up being, because I want to know if he did have another year in him. But so long watching him year after year after year and just continuing to have the confidence he's gonna get there. And then to finally see it, have him there broadside at like 20 yards. Just unbelievable. And I want to bring you guys along on the track job, just because it's been such a journey. I mean, like I said, from finding him live on stream as a 1-year-old melanistic moose, to the amount of times we've stopped in and checked on him, both on stream and in videos. I don't think he's going to go a whole lot further than this, but I love the blood trailing in this game, and I just feel like how special this one is, we should just go along. Blood on trees and everything, to the point where he crashes. I gotta think he's gonna be right down here somewhere. Oh, right at the base of the creek. Not exactly the best spot for a photo. We will make do. What a moose. I'm so thrilled with that rack. There's a number of different 5-star racks. Like the depth of those paddles and the super, like, almost C-shaped curve they have. He's gonna look stunning in the lodge, but let's see what we can set up. It's honestly kinda tough to get anything really good here. I did get one kind of like looking down at the moose, which, admiring it, I feel like is the right way to take a photo of this anyway. But let's finally see. We ended up hitting him right above the heart, double lung and artery. Can't ask for a whole lot more, 18.3 yards. With the Sky Vortex lock-on, he was, I knew it, 98.98%. Just incredible, incredible genetics. And I'm thinking he's probably low 5-star score, to be 100% honest. I mean, 471 ain't bad. I will take that. So, I was correct. He's 15 years old. He had another year in him. But I would much rather a 5-star rare that's maybe a little bit smaller than he could have been than no 5-star at all. I mean, this was months. I think it was 3 months to actually age him from 1 all the way up to 15. It would have been so easy to lose track of just 1 year in there. And if he would have died of old age, if I'd have been wrong, I don't know that I ever could have come back to this map. So, we accomplished what we set out to do. We got a 5-star melanistic Alaska moose here on Aurora Shores. Now we gotta put him in the lodge. And I'd be lying to you if I said I hadn't already picked out a spot. And even though this is a brand new multi-mount, he has to go here. Like, he has to go in the center of the lodge. So the only thing I don't like about this particular mount is it's facing kind of away from the door. But I think that's still gonna work. January 25th, 2024. The day that we got our first 5-star rare in Way the Hunter. And for that reason, he goes in the center of the lodge. If we gave him another year, he wouldn't have fit. Like, there's no way. Those tines are almost scraping on the ceiling. Just, I mean, stunning doesn't do it justice. The size of him, too. When you get to compare, like, standing next to it. We'll even just put River there for scale. Like, if I could pick River up and have him go prone, I'm pretty sure he would fit between the palms of that moose. I mean, it's just enormous. 5-star melanistic. I said it the day we saw him because I knew he was a big 1-star young. I thought there was a chance. But for him to, like, 99 basically % genetic potential, just an incredible, incredible moose. And now we gotta do a little bit of moving things around here in the lodge. So I'm pretty sure it was this one. We can still do the caribou mount. This one's got a male and a female, so let's do that. Just kind of making sure everything is complete in here. And I don't even know what to do with the rest of this video. I mean, we've got that other melanistic moose on our map. I guess we'll go and look at him. I will say, I've kind of messed up. I didn't pay super close attention to where he is in the age cycle. He's a mature now too, and actually I'm curious what he looks like right now, so let's go and see. But I don't know that we can take him at his peak age because I don't know what age he is. I'll tell you, he doesn't look half bad out there already, though. We'll just zoom in so we're definitely within range to spot him. He is currently a 3-star, not bad. A very uneven 3-star. So we'll see where that leads us. But we know now, with confidence, our 5-star was 15. This guy showed up at least a year after the 5-star initially spawned, so we should have at least 2 years left in him. Maybe he somehow hits 4, but at least hopefully he evens out a little. And that'll be one that goes to the lodge as well. But I'm going to be honest, I know you guys clicked on this video for the 5-star Melanistic Moose. There's nothing we can do to make the hunt better than it was. We got to take him with the bow. He literally turned broadside for us at 18 yards. We could not have asked for anything more. So I think that's going to do it for this one. We'll take one last look at him here in the lodge. And we've still got that Melanistic Moose we just looked at. There's an albino bison here as well. We'll see what kind of aging we can accomplish before New Zealand releases. Maybe we can get them by then. But we got what is now the centerpiece of our lodge. And I think what will forever be the centerpiece of our lodge. There's no topping that. 5-star Melanistic. I'm going to relive that moment of him walking in and staring us down over and over and over again. But on that note, that's going to do it for this one. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.